All right, let's go ahead and get started. Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Bianca. I'll be guiding you through our practice today, and we are going to start in a seated position, so make your way there. You can either just cross your legs, such as this, or if it feels right to you, you can sit down onto your heels, or any other seated position. If you have blocks, you can also sit down onto your blocks. Good. And then take your way there, wherever you are. I'm going to sit onto the heels like this. And then wherever you are, try to align the spine from the crown of the head all the way down to your feet, all the way down to your seat. Place your hands wherever feels grounding to you, whether that's your thighs or the floor. Good. And then as you find this position right here, begin to breathe deeply into the back body. Inhale. Cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale a full breath in through the nose. Chest, belly. Exhale, release. Good, just like that, keep breathing in through the nose. Let it fill up your chest, your belly. Cleansing exhale, breathe out, let all your air go. And then continue to take the deepest breaths of your day here. Taking a moment for stillness. And when you feel peaceful and ready, release your hips, send the hands forward for child's pose. And rest your forehead onto the mat. In your child's pose, just feel free to take any movements, wiggles, forehead rolls, whatever feels nice. Quieting the mind, quieting the body. And then just seeing what you need from this practice today. Continue to breathe a little bit deeper. I know personally my energy has been quite restless lately, and I don't know if you can relate to that. I think it's that short period before the holidays, and there's just a lot of kind of shift. It gets darker earlier. Things are changing in the season, even in San Diego, very mild changes, but just noticing what you've been feeling energetically. And like I said, mine has been rather restless, and so this week I've been really trying to reel it in. Inhale a full breath. Cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise to tabletop, all fours. Lift your gaze, lift your tail for cow pose. And then exhale, round your back for cat. And then so do this movement on your own. Inhales for cow. Bend the elbows if you wish. Exhale, round. Feel free to add on any hip circles, anything that feels nice to warm up your spine, your wrists. And then as I was sharing a little bit, yoga has been kind of my go-to whenever I feel really restless. Round in, take a few more moments, make sure you're even. Good, tuck the toes down dog, hips up to the sky. Pedal it out, one knee, the other. And then as you feel out your down dog, just notice the body, but then also notice your breath. Start to deepen. And then I noticed as I was feeling restless, it was a lot, most of it was yesterday, was you start to go to these like different avenues, whether that's food or you want to browse online. And I don't know if any of this relates to you, but I find it quite interesting that when the mind feels restless, the body wants to act, whether that's, like I said, eating something, even when you're not hungry. And so hold still in your down dog, stretch through the legs, And so I was kind of noticing that and then just letting myself sit in it, in that restlessness. Keep stretching the spine, chest to the thighs here. Open up your back, open up your underarms. And try to sync the inhales by lengthening the spine, and then sync the exhales by deepening into the posture. Take a few more moments here, maybe even turn out the fingers just a bit, finding more space there through the underarms and the chest. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the center of your mat. Inhale to your halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward all the way down. Hold on to the elbows. Shake your head yes, shake it no. And then as you hang in your forward fold, kind of observe in your mind, or maybe reflecting on your week now that it's Friday, any areas of discontent or restlessness that may be brewing up to mind, any frustration, any of those negative type vibration feelings. Just let it go here. Shake your head yes, shake it no. Let it roll off your back. And then release your hands to the mat. Inhale to your halfway lift, lengthen. On the exhale, bring your left hand down, send the right hand high to the sky. Find your twist. Try to gaze up if you can, really stretching the neck here, finding the twist through the torso. Good. Exhale, release the right hand, bend the right knee. Inhale the left arm high. Guide yourself by lengthening your right side rib cage to the left in a spiral. Bend the right knee, unclench your toes. Good. Exhale, release both hands. Inhale, halfway lift to the center. Engage those glutes, those hips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, all the way up, reach up, look up, and exhale to a back bend. Goalpost the arms, press the hips forward. Inhale, arise, and then interlace the hands, take a side bend over to the right. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Good. Inhale up, and then exhale, fold forward all the way down. Good work. Halfway lift, breathe. Exhale, step to your plank pose. We'll hold this plank. Zipper the inner thighs. Engage your core. Try to squeeze your tailbone down in space, down and back towards the heels. Hold strong, chin off the chest. On the inhale, shift forward. On the exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to your upward facing dog, lift. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So you can always modify that into a cobra pose or skipping your chaturangas, whatever feels right for your body today. And then hold your down dog for 5 breaths as you start to feel kind of the upside downness of your head, and then feel the length through the spine. Remember, you can always bend your knees here. And so a lot of the times the purpose of yoga is then to unite your mind, your breath, your body, so you can leave here feeling at peace and one with yourself. Good. One last breath. Inhale the right leg up to the sky, send it up. On the exhale, step forward. Good. Inhale, right arm high, lift and twist. Hold strong here. Try to walk your right foot a bit more forward so it's underneath your right knee. And then place your right hand onto your right knee if you can, and start to dip into your hips here, looking forward like you're a sprinter. You're about to launch forward. Make sure that right knee doesn't go past the right toes, and then observing what kind of stretch this one is for you. One last breath there. Good. On the exhale, pyramid pose, straighten the right leg. Walk your left foot closer to your body and outstretch your right leg as much as you can. Even out your hips. Elongate through the spine. With every inhale, just keep lengthening. And with every exhale, just observe and settle into the pose. Kind of savoring this time that you've set aside. Just to stretch, to breathe, to move. And then from here, from your pyramid pose, inhale to warrior two. Just open up, spiral the left arm up, and take the arms wide. Get low into your right knee, your right hip. And just feel the outstretched feeling of your chest, how that opens you up. Unclench your right toes. Trust your legs here. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm up. Good. Exhale, plant the hands down to the mat. Lift your left heel off the mat and then send the right arm high to the sky, returning back to the twist. And then from here, you have an option into side plank or getting into the hip stretch. Turn the toes to the right and angle onto the outer edges of your feet. Just exploring this hip movement, or you can just go into your side plank. Take a few breaths here. Good. Exhale, plant the hands, tuck the left toes, send the right leg high. And then from here, exhale to your down dog or flow through your chaturanga, yogi's choice. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold for 5 breaths. Perhaps refining, lifting the heels up. Parallel your thighs, point the knees forward. Observe your elbows, try to not let them bend. Let the triceps and the forearm muscles just really strengthen this down dog for you. As well as pressing your hands firmly onto the mat. Good. On the inhale, left leg high, send it up. Exhale, step forward in between the hands. And then inhale the left hand high to the sky and twist. Right, so from here, again, the twist comes from the torso. Just try to point the right knee facing down. You can move your right hand more forward so you have more space to extend those arms to a T. Follow your gaze up. When you twist, it's a little bit harder to breathe, and that's so natural. Strengthening those lungs. Good, one more breath. On the exhale, right hand to your thigh, left hand, left thigh, excuse me, and then begin to dip into the hips here. You can look down, you can look forward. And trying to just observe how that feels in the groin area, inner thigh muscles. A little bit of strength on that right arm as well. Good. Inhale, press back, pyramid. Right foot settles down, left foot comes back in space, shorten your stance. If you have a block, you can elevate the floor. Wherever you are in your pyramid pose, just allow your body to hang heavy here, especially your neck. Breathing through into the left side body here. Release your jaw. Try to relax your face. Listening to the breath or perhaps any music or other sounds that you may hear in your space. And then on the inhale, open up gently into warrior two. Exploring what it feels like to have those hips open, the chest open, and then the spine long. So from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head, just elongate. So grow tall front and back, side to side, top and bottom. Inhale, reverse warrior, lift and lengthen up. Stretch it through that left side body. Good, exhale, hands to the ground. Lift the right heel, steady. On the exhale to your side plank or to your hip opening here, turning onto the outer heels, the outer edges of your feet, or your side plank. Either way, make sure your hand is in front and forward, past the shoulder, so not underneath, but past it. Hold strong, use your core strength. Good, release, hands down. Tuck your right toes. If it's not, lift the left leg up. On the exhale, flow through your chaturanga or remain in your down dog. Inhales for up dog and exhales for downward facing. Good, another 5 breaths here. Refine. Breathing steadily. One last. Starting to add on. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, right arm high. And then exhale, rise onto your fingers on the left side. And then inhale, lift into an open twist to your open twist crescent lunge. All right, try to navigate your right knee forward. Zip those inner thighs, start to strengthen. Right hand to your sacrum, inhale the left arm high. And exhale to your pyramid pose or standing split. So adding on, but same if you want or different. So lift the left leg if you're ready to go into your standing splits. If you're taking standing splits, rotate your right knee and your right thigh forward, just in line with the toes. You do that by hugging your right hip in space. Really nice. The back toes release to your warrior 2. Inhale, open up. On the exhale, get a little bit deeper in your thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. This time, extended side angle. So rest your elbow onto the thigh or feel free to extend both arms forward. Hold strong, use your torso, use your core, your back. Awesome. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift. On the exhale, triangle pose, elongate. Release your hand onto a block, your shin, or remain it on the floor as you gaze high to the sky in your triangle. Bend the right knee, listen carefully. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, hands to hips. Pivot to the front side of your mat. Lift your left heel high to the sky. Inhale, expand your chest into a back bend. On the exhale to your warrior 3. Lift and balance. You can keep your hands on your hips here or take them behind you or in front of you. Maximize your breath. Hold strong. Good. Hands down, toes down. Inhale, right hand high. And then everyone please take a side plank here. Step the right foot back. You can lower the left knee. You can go on the elbow. Press your zipper forward. Try to line up your hips. Hold it. Good. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, shift. And exhale to your chaturanga. You can always lower the knees. Breathe in for up dog or cobra. And exhale for downward facing dog. 5 breaths. If you want to add on here, you can go into dolphin pose for these 5 breaths. If you're in dolphin, rise back up. Inhale the left leg high. And exhale, step forward. Inhale, left arm up to the sky. On the exhale, rise onto the right fingertips. And then inhale, open twist up and to the left for your crescent lunge twist. Chest open, toes ground, right heel up to the sky. Yes, settle. Get a little bit lower in the left leg. Try to straighten out the left arm if possible. And left hand to your sacrum. Inhale the right arm high. And exhale to your pyramid or standing splits. Yogi's choice here. If you're in pyramid, same as earlier. If you're in standing splits, elevate the right leg. In your standing splits, you want your lower abs lifting up to the sky. Almost like you can suction cup your belly button in here as you find that core lock. Right inner thigh spins up to the sky as well. Hold and breathe. Everyone, wherever you are, release the right leg for warrior two. Open up. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale for your extended side angle. Good. Get a little bit lower if that speaks to you. Either way, just elongate from the sacrum all the way to the back of the head. Inhale, reverse triangle. And exhale, triangle pose. Tilt the body, find your base, and then find your gaze. Looking straight up, forward, or down. Staying present. Noticing the warmth. Inhale, reverse, lift. And then take the hands to the hips here. Pivot to the center. Lift your right heel. And then exhale to a back bend. Inhale, launch forward for your warrior three. Sometimes the other side's a little bit easier to balance. Sometimes this is harder. Feel it out, press into the left big toe. Lots of leg strength in our yoga practice, all just body weight. Hold the pose and breathe. Good, and then hands down, right toes down to the back. Inhale the left arm high. Then you can go in for your side plank. You can stagger your feet, stack them any which way feels good to you. Stabilize your right arm, breathe. And exhale, plant the hands. Your way back, we'll meet in down dog. For 5 breaths. If you wish, you can go into dolphin here, resting with forearms onto the ground. One last breath. Good. Everyone rise to down dog wherever you are. Lift the right leg up. And exhale, right foot to the right tricep. A little bit wider now for our inner thigh stretch. Right hand to your thigh. We were here earlier. Just breathing into the hip. When you feel good, reach the right arm high. This is quite more of an open leg position, so right foot is out to the side. Breathe. And then on the exhale, turn to your wide-legged forward fold to the left. So now you're gonna turn around. So you're gonna face the the left side. I had to turn around just so I can face the camera. Either way, wide-legged forward fold. And take deep breaths here as you allow your spine to release. If your head can touch the ground, you can invite yourself safely into a headstand if that's in your practice. Other options would be to twist, lifting one arm, mindful of those knees. You can also try to capture your ankle, stretching the backs of the legs. If you're upside down, just make sure your core is really in it, inner thighs squeeze together. Good. Feet a little bit closer together. Take the hands to the hips. Inhale, rise. Turn the heels in, the toes out, and sit low into the seat, into your goddess pose. Hands to the inner thighs. Start to stretch into one shoulder, into the other. And then balance, take the arms forward at your heart space or up. You got it. Good. Inhale, rise, legs straighten. Exhale, warrior two, left side, left knee. Inhale, reverse, and exhale, flow. So take it back and down. You can always skip these chaturangas, just listen to the body. Hopefully you're in down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot to the left side body now. Good. And then now here, just explore your hips for a moment. If your wrists are feeling it, you can always go into a fist with both hands. This is a really good pose after a long week. And then right hand down, inhale the left arm high. So like I said, this twist has a lot more leverage, it's more open, could be a little bit harder. Just engage your right quad. Good, one more breath. On the exhale, go towards the right now. Find your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift with your spine. And on the exhale, fold. All right, so here, lots of different options again. Interlace the hands behind you. Just take what you need. Tripod headstands, you can take any variations, eagle legs, diamond legs, anything that feels right. You can also get into your inner thighs, skandasana, one way and the other way. About 4 more breaths. Allow yourself to enjoy and play. Good. Everyone, hands to hips now. Rise up, bent knees, inhale. And then turn the heels in, toes out. Find a big star pose, hands open. Exhale, sit down into your goddess pose. Upright the chest. Don't be afraid to find parallel with your thighs to the ground. Leaning a bit more weight into the outer edges of your feet now. Nice, you guys. Inhale. This time, warrior two to the right side. Changing. So earlier was left, now right. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, find your flow. We'll meet in down dog. Really good. 5 breaths here. Hopefully you notice your down dog's a bit more open. Another variation, if you want some low back release, is child's pose with lifted heels. So you got about 3 more breaths. All right, inhale, elevate to down dog, everyone. Send the right leg high. Adding on, exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior one, left heel down. Good. All right, widen the legs if you need. Keep strengthening the left leg a lot. Hug your ribs in. Engage your lower abs, and then take the hands behind you. Please inhale, chest expansion. On the exhale, humble warrior, all the way down. Keep that left leg in it. Good, everyone. Release hands, pyramid. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold to your pyramid. On the inhale, revolve triangle, let right arm high to the sky, please. You can find a block, you can have right hand to hip. Just try to find your most spacious twist here while keeping the left heel grounded the entire time. You can remain as you are, revolve triangle, or bend the right knee, look forward, walk the hand forward, revolved half moon. All right, so blocks are helpful for this one. Think of this as warrior 3 in the legs. that revolve triangle in the upper body. Everyone release warrior two wherever you went. Inhale, open. Exhale, settle. Good, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. This time, if you want a full bind, please go ahead. Half full bind, no bind. Good, release, reverse triangle, lengthen. And then here, either triangle or half moon pose, testing the balance. Transfer the weight forward. Elevate up, left leg high, left hip open. Right toes point forward, just make sure of that part. Nice, you guys, so good. Exhale, release. Inhale, reverse triangle, find your footing like I didn't. Good, exhale, take it home. Maybe add anything you wish here. Handstand, side plank, chaturanga, maybe flip dog. Play with your own variations. Good, exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, warrior one. Take a moment, catch your breath. Make sure the right heel's down. And try to release your left foot on the ground. Make your feet heavy. Breathe. One last breath. Take the hands behind you, other thumb on top if you remembered. Inhale, lift. Exhale, humble warrior. Strong core here, strong left leg, left hamstring, strong right shin, strong triceps. Good, release the hands, nice. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left hand high, revolve triangle. One of the most spacious poses you can try in a twist. You can always move the feet apart, that'll help. Find a block for the right hand or left hand to hit. You want this left leg to continue to straighten as much as you can while you gaze up, if possible. Or you can stay here in the twist. Make sure you have some room to go forward if you're going forward. Inhale, lift, revolved half moon. Remember, hand on the hip can help here. What matters is that your chest is lifting, your right leg is lifting, your left leg straight. The hand is the last. Good, release, back foot, warrior two, and then I'm gonna turn around so I can face you guys. Settle. Find your front heel arch alignment. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to your extended side angle, this time perhaps a bind. Good, inhale, release your binds, reverse triangle. Exhale to triangle pose or your half moon. Precise transitions here. Perhaps you lift the bottom hand off the floor. Maybe you try to look for your right toes in your peripheral vision. You're so strong, you got this. Awesome, release, reverse, and exhale, plant the hands. We'll meet in a down dog when you're ready. Upward facing, downward facing. And then once you're in down dog, release the knees for your child's pose. So lower down. You can also take embryo pose if you want. Really good, great time. Give yourself a moment to rest. And take it in. Taking about 5 more breaths here to rest in your child's pose, just allowing yourself to slow down, find some stillness. Good. Inhale, rise to your tabletop. Exhale, press yours away for cat pose. Inhale, lift and arch your back for cow. Exhale, round. One more time, inhale. And exhale. All right, so these next few moments, I'd like you to please either go into your forearm plank, into a headstand, or find your forearm balance. You can look for a wall here. We're gonna take about 10 breaths. So 10 to 15 breaths. So forearm plank, forearm stand, pincha, or any other variation. So go ahead and do it now. Five more. And then everyone release your child's pose. Take a moment. You're either in child's pose or embryo pose, arms by your sides. Really good. And then from here, rise up to tabletop. We'll go ahead for one more round of your forearm plank. Maybe you want to try dolphin pose right now, planting your feet on the ground. Maybe you want to do a headstand or a forearm balance. So take another 10 breaths here. If this is not for you, you can go into cat-cows, any other types of poses. 5 more breaths. 2 and 1. Everyone into child's pose. Those forearm planks really help build strength, stability. It helps challenge your mind. Really nice. All right, inhale, rise, table. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees, hop to the top. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Find a chair pose now. Feet together or feet slightly apart, up to you. And you want to spiral the inner thighs out, squeeze the glutes, lift your chest. You want the weight into the heels here. Yes, strengthen those hips. When you feel good, arms can go up. And then in your chair pose, let's find eagle. Right arm underneath. Hold at the shoulders, the hands, right leg on top. You can go for more of a figure 4 eagle like this. Or you can wrap the right leg across, whatever feels better. Two more breaths. And release. Good. Inhale, circle up. And exhale, back to chair. Other side. Inhale, eagle, left arm under. Find your arm variation, then find your leg variation. Whether that's more figure 4 or just wrap fully around, cross the legs. Good. Softly release. Inhale, reach up and hands to heart. Inhale the right leg up for tree. Find your tree pose. stabilize, and in any arm variation, leg variation. And check in with your energy from now to the start of class. Hopefully any of that restlessness we've been able to work through. If you wish to end these next few moments of tree in an extended big toe pose, go for it. You can always also go to the right side. Really nice, you guys. Let's end back in tree. Breathe in and softly release. Inhale, lift the left leg right away into your tree pose. Spread the right toes here. Find any arm, gaze, leg variation. Growing taller from the spine and from the heels down, spine up. Go ahead for your extended big toe if you did so on the other side, or if you want to try it on this side. And kick it out to the left if you did. Glutes are necessary, engage. And exhale to tree if you're not there already. And everyone softly release it down. Good, one last balancing here. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, right hand to your right foot. And you can stay here or grab both of your feet, or wrap your hands around your right foot, getting into the quad stretch here, or going in for dancers or bow pose. Important to find a steady gaze. Return and release. Good, other side. Inhale, left foot up. And take your quad stretch or just start to float up into your dancer's pose. Or bow pose. And softly release. Really good, arms up. Exhale, arms forward. Inhale, lift the heels up. And exhale, tuck and curl, round yourself in to the smallest little ball here. Look right and left. These next few moments, please go ahead and play with either boat pose, have a seat, or handstand, your choice. Handstands or boat, take your time. Take a few hops, don't be afraid to play, to fall, whatever works for you. Just be safe. If you're in boat pose, just keep strengthening the body, supporting yourself with your breaths. And whether you were in handstand or you're in boat, cross the feet together, or rather, bring the feet together and sit down. Take your hands behind you, lift your chest for a chest expansion. And exhale, fold forward, maybe move the feet forward, and release, low back stretch, spine stretch. Inhale, lift the chest, sit upright, widen the legs to about V shape, as wide as your mat. And move side to side, twisting. And then when you feel balance, bring the torso forward, inhale the arms high. Good, exhale, fold, holding onto the feet, legs, ankles, toes. Feel free to bend your knees here, no forcing, just release. Inhale, lift, just the left leg. Bend your right knee in. And Place your right foot to the left inner thigh. Good, breathe in, look up. And exhale, wrap your hands around your ankle, maybe your shin, just stretching that left side, please. Inhale, lift. We'll switch, right leg extends, bend your left knee, place your left foot into the inner thigh, reach up, and exhale, fold. All right, very good. These last few moments, before we kind of stretch and cool down more, you're going to try a hero's pose. So depending, if you have any knee or back things, just do this variation with holding on to your back foot, all right? If you're okay, whatever, with your body right now, you can lift your seat, place your glutes onto your heels, and then very gently lower down to the elbows for your full hero's pose. This doesn't always work, so please take your variation. You want your knees pointed forward. You'll feel it in the quad. Good. Inhale, slowly pick yourself up. And everyone exhale, child's pose. Maybe arms by your sides, maybe arms forward. Or maybe hands together in your child's pose. Bend your elbows, thumbs at the nape of your neck. All right, getting ready for pigeon. Inhale or rise up. Start with the right leg, send it high, and then exhale to your pigeon pose. Right knee forward, left knee back. And finding a place that feels like a stretch in the hip for your pigeon. If you're able, you can rest your forehead onto the mat. Inhale, rise to the hands. Okay, and then from here, point your right toes instead of flexing them. Inhale, lift your right hand up. Or let's go with the left hand, that'll be easier. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And then if you can, bend the left knee and gently take a hold of that back foot, only if this works for your joints. If this doesn't feel right to you, just remain in your pigeon. Good. Everyone tuck your left toes back, send the right leg high. Free up the hip, the leg, circle, flip your dog if you wish. And exhale, return. We'll go left side pigeon. Right thigh presses down to the earth. And then here's your chance, just rest, relax. Deep breaths. Try to relax your shoulders the most. Inhale, lift your chest. All right, and then point your left toes. Use your right hand. Please go ahead, bend your right knee. Take a hold of the back ankle, the foot, and then just always be mindful. You can open twist to the right. You can try to go for king pigeon, but just always listen to the body. Invite the body into the pose. Good. Release, right toes back, Hands to the ground. Inhale, lift the left leg. And then going for your circles, flip dog. Good. And exhale. Good, down dog. Lower the knees. We'll take one standing position on the knees. Lift up. Inhale, open up to a back bend. And exhale. Give yourself a big hug, round in. Stretching the low back. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. Very good. Lay down now. Slide the legs through. Have a seat. Start to lay down. Once you arrive, we'll go for a bridge. Just tuck the shoulders down. Fingertips graze the heels. Inhale for bridge. Lift those hips high. Point your knees forward. If you wish, you can interlace the hands under you. And everyone slowly unwind, bone by bone. We're going to take one more there. You're either in bridge or wheel. Take it now. Inhale for bridge or wheel. And then you can take, if you want to take a one-legged variation, support your hips with your elbows. Whatever feels good to you. And everyone release. Very, very good. Hug your knees in. And take a happy baby here. Sway to the right, to the left. Good. And then extend both legs down to the ground. Hug your right knee in. And take a few moments here, just pass the knee right and left. So right knee to the left, right knee to the right. And then the last one all the way to your supine twist. So right knee to the left and arms out to a T. Shift your gaze to the right. Inhale, center, and extend the right leg, bend the left knee this time. Use your hands to move your knee right and left. Using as little effort as you can, just more opening up that hip passively. And in this last one, you'll go for that supine twist. Left knee across the right side. Good. Inhale, center, please. Hug your knees in. Any final poses here, such as legs at the wall, a plow pose, Supta Baddha Konasana, shoulder stand, anything that feels good. When you're ready, you'll lay down, legs down, palms up, arms by your sides. Take a deep breath in. Cleansing exhale. Two more like that. Breathe in. Let it go. One more. And softly release. If there's any of those feelings from the start of class you're still holding on to, just let it go. Embracing that stillness, the peace, quietness. And maybe that's not the case. Maybe you still feel restless. And that's okay. Let your breath guide you deeper into your Shavasana here for the next few moments. Inhale a deeper full breath in. Cleansing breath out. And then start to awaken. Inhale, fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Stretch the arms. Hug your knees in. Rock side to side, just massage the low back. And then slowly roll off to your favorite side here. Just resting. And then inhale, have a seat. On the exhale, start to roll your neck once you're seated. And then inhale, gaze up, arms up. We bow forward, silly in our practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. All right, everyone. I hope you feel more peaceful, ready for your weekend. I hope that was a perfect way to break up your Friday afternoon and really take care. Lots of water. Nourish your body with something good, and I will see you next week.
Have a good weekend.
Same to you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all of you. Take care. Have a good weekend.